Eileen Gu forced to wait for gold medal defense as Winter Olympics announcement made. Eileen Gu will have to wait to win her first gold medal of the 2026 Winter Olympics, as her upcoming final in the freestyle skiing halfpipe has been postponed. Gu, who's faced backlash over her decision to represent China despite growing up in the US, is set to compete against Team Great Britain's Zoe Atke in the final on Saturday, but the event has been pushed back to Sunday morning due to the amount of snow in Livorno, Italy. A statement from the Olympics read, "Unfortunately, due to persistent heavy snow and the inability to prepare the pipe in a safe and fair condition, the jury has made the decision to postpone the women's halfpipe finals to tomorrow, Sunday the 22nd. The proposed plan is tomorrow morning awaiting official confirmation." It came as a Winter Olympics star issued a health update after being sliced over the eye by an opponent's blade. Gu comes into the halfpipe as the favorite, after winning the gold 4 years ago, her first ever gold medal. She already has 2 silver medals to her name, missing out on gold in the big air and slopestyle over the past week, as one reporter was criticized for asking her if she felt she'd lost the gold. AFP journalist John Weaver sparked controversy following her second-place finish, the second coming in the big air event, asking if she felt that she had 2 silvers gained or 2 golds lost. Quite literally laughing off the question, Gu responded, "I think that's an answer in and of itself. How do I say this? Winning a medal at the Olympics is a life-changing experience for every athlete. Doing it 5 times is exponentially harder, because every medal is equally hard for me, but everybody else's expectations rise. The 2 medals lost situation, to be quite frank with you, I think is kind of a ridiculous perspective to take." Gu has come under criticism herself after changing her nationality from the USA to China, having grown up in the United States and previously competed for the nation until 2019. When asked why she made the move, Gu told Time, "The US already has the representation. I like building my own pond." In response to those who have criticized her in recent weeks, Gu said, "I do feel like a bit of a punching bag for a certain strand of American politics." Eileen Gu forced to wait for gold medal defense as Winter Olympics announcement made. Snow fell softly over the mountains of Livorno, Italy, covering the Olympic venue in a silent white blanket. For the athletes preparing to compete, the snowfall looked beautiful, but it carried an unexpected consequence. For freestyle skiing superstar Eileen Gu, it meant waiting. The defending Olympic champion had arrived at the 2026 Winter Olympics in Milan Cortina with one clear goal: defend her gold medal in the women's halfpipe. She had already thrilled audiences around the world 4 years earlier in Beijing, where her performances made her one of the most recognizable athletes in winter sports. But on this day, instead of soaring above the halfpipe in front of cheering crowds, Gu found herself facing something every elite athlete must learn to handle: uncertainty. The announcement that changed everything. Spectators had gathered early, bundled in heavy jackets and scarves, anticipating one of the most exciting events in freestyle skiing. Cameras were ready. Commentators were prepared. Athletes were warming up. Then the announcement came. Due to heavy snowfall and unsafe conditions, the women's freestyle skiing halfpipe final would be postponed. For the crowd, it meant waiting another day. For Eileen Gu, it meant delaying her chance to defend Olympic gold. Weather has always played a powerful role in winter sports. The same snow that creates the playground for skiers can quickly become a hazard. On this particular day, thick snowfall covered the halfpipe faster than workers could clear it. Visibility dropped. The snow surface became inconsistent, and safety officials made the only responsible decision. The competition would have to wait. A champion used to the spotlight. For many athletes, such a delay might be frustrating. Momentum is important in elite sports, and a sudden change can disrupt mental preparation. But Eileen Gu is no ordinary athlete. Born in San Francisco and raised between the United States and China, Gu quickly rose to global fame not only for her remarkable talent but also for her unique cultural identity. When she chose to represent China internationally, the decision sparked debate and global attention. Yet through it all, Gu remained focused on her sport. By the time the 2026 Winter Olympics arrived, she was already an established superstar, an Olympic champion, a model, a student at Stanford University, and a symbol of the new generation of global athletes. Still, beneath the fame and headlines, she remained what she had always been, a competitor. The road to the halfpipe final. At the Milan Cortina Games, Gu competed in multiple freestyle skiing events, including big air, slopestyle, and halfpipe. In the first two events, she had already proven her consistency by earning silver medals, showcasing technical skill and composure under pressure. But everyone knew the halfpipe was her specialty. It was in the halfpipe where Gu truly shined, launching high above the icy walls, performing spins and grabs with effortless style. In Beijing 2022, it was this event that secured her Olympic gold and cemented her reputation as one of the most talented freestyle skiers in the world. Now she stood on the verge of defending that title. And suddenly, she had to wait. Waiting in the mountains. Athletes often speak about the importance of rhythm. Preparing for competition involves mental focus, physical warm-ups, and precise timing. A delay interrupts all of that. As the snowfall continued to blanket the mountains of Livigno, athletes returned to their rooms or training areas. Coaches discussed strategies. Teams analyzed conditions. Meanwhile, Olympic workers worked tirelessly to maintain the course. The delay might have frustrated some competitors, but Gu appeared calm, understanding that the conditions were the same for everyone. Sometimes, patience is part of competition. The pressure of expectation. Being a defending champion comes with a unique burden. Winning an Olympic gold medal is already one of the greatest achievements in sports, but defending that title brings an entirely new level of expectation. Fans expect brilliance. Media expects dominance. Rivals want to defeat the champion. For Eileen Gu, the pressure had followed her since Beijing. Every competition she entered carried the same question. Can she do it again? The halfpipe final in Milan Cortina was another opportunity to answer that question. But first, the snowstorm had to pass. More than just an athlete. What makes Eileen Gu fascinating is not just her skiing ability. She represents a new kind of athlete, someone who exists at the intersection of sports, culture, and global influence. She speaks multiple languages. She balances academic studies with professional competition. She appears on magazine covers while still training intensely on snowy slopes. For younger generations, she represents possibility, the idea that athletes can be multidimensional. Yet when she stands at the top of a halfpipe, all of those identities fade away. In that moment, she is simply a skier preparing to fly.